Hi there, welcome to new lecture. In this lecture, we will learn about how to create Active Directory users by using CSV file by using the PowerShell script so that we could create a bulk number of users. So I would run with these three simple steps. Firstly, I will show you what exactly the script, and you could use this script by this lecture resource section, so you can simply download and use it. And also, there is an input format file because it's a bulk, meaning you have to input some users data. Let's say if you have 100 users to be given as an input in a proper format. The format is we are going to use as a CSV format. So you could open up in Excel and simply edit that values. And then immediately we'll go with the demo. So that being said, let's actually jump into scripting part. Here is a script that I have developed. You could simply use this script as it is, but there are, couple of things that you need to modify. Starting with the script will look for your CSV file as the input in C colon scripts folder with a name called new users.csv. So if I just go back here, this is a format file. And also it will look for your UPN name. So why we're talking about UPN name is, if you remember, or if you have already completed a different sections within this course lectures, we are synchronizing. So when we try to synchronize, we will have to have our UPN name to be configured. So in our case, our domain name is mylab.local, but we also configure a UPN name learninmylab.com, meaning the users can log in over the cloud with this username @learninmylab.com. So that has to be manually we are also defining so that in the users will have this value. So that needs to be added. For that, maybe in your case, you might have a different UPN name, right? So you have to update this in your script. And also the OU that I'm going to work will be defined within the CSV format file. So that being said, let's actually open up the CSV file. So simply edit, and this is how it looks like. Uh, the name, first name and last name, initials, OU, city, email ID, phone number, all of that, including the password, everything has been defined. If you feel that this is not easy to understand in a notepad, you could feel free to open in Excel. So you could see here the values a little better comparatively. So you could see here the user ID. So in my case, if I want to work with a Grace example, you see here within this we have modified or added our email ID, all of that stuff. In my case, it is leninmylab.com. Also, the OU which I'm defining is my lab. Within that, you are gonna mention a OU called lab scripting. So if I just open up my Active Directory, I should have here lab scripting. So within this, all the user accounts gets created. So by using this simple CSV as the input, and also on every user, all the properties will be updated along with the specific password. So let's actually run this script now to automatically create. So simply I'm going to execute this, and I got the output has here. These are the accounts got created. So if I simply go back, I should be looking into this OU. The reason being, in my CSV format file, we did even mention as the OU, in this case, lab-scripting. That's why I'm looking in here. By refreshing, I should be able to see users. So I can take any of the user, in this case, EMA. EMA's has email ID, telephone number, display name, initial, all of these values has been properly updated with the help of our scripting. You could definitely add additional value, for example, the country, all of that, based on your requirement. For more additional attribute properties, you can always use the get and set commands for AD users. So in this case, if you look at here, This is the value for setting AD user with all these information. So in our case, we did not use a country, we just use a city. All of that values can be added into your scripting part and also add in your script so that it can import it. So that's how you could extend furthermore. That being said, I hope this entire lecture is useful for you. I'll see you in the next lecture.